What if I told you that some plane crashes weren't just deadly? They were so costly that they reshaped entire airline industries. Plane crashes can be devastating, but sometimes the price tag is enough to leave even the wealthiest companies reeling. Curious about which disasters cost the most? Before we continue, leave an incident in the comments which you think was most costly. Then stick with my list and trust me, you'll be shocked by the staggering figures. Let's get started.
Malaysia Airlines Flight 370 vanished over.
Plane has crashed into the World Trade Center.
Crash of Air France Flight 447 has been a mystery.
To an accident involving two planes at an airport in Turkey.
Number 10. Japan Airlines. Flight 123, 1985. Japan Airlines Flight 123 remains the deadliest single aircraft accident in history. On August 12, 1985, the Boeing 747SR crashed into the mountainside near Tokyo, killing 520 people. The crash was caused by a catastrophic failure of the rear pressure bulkhead, which led to explosive decompression. Cost. The total cost of the crash was estimated at $1.3 billion, factoring in insurance payouts, compensation, and the long-term effects on Japan Airlines' reputation. The airline had to pay extensive compensation to the victims' families and deal with the immense blow to its operations. This disaster prompted massive changes in aircraft design and safety procedures, particularly in pressure bulkhead construction. Japan Airlines also had to undergo significant restructuring. Number 9. Air France, Flight 447, 2009. On June 1, 2009, Air France Flight 447, an Airbus A330, crashed into the Atlantic Ocean while en route from Rio de Janeiro to Paris, killing all 228 passengers and crew members on board. The cause was a combination of faulty airspeed sensors, pilot error, and bad weather. Cost. The total financial cost of this disaster was estimated at $1.3 billion. This includes the loss of the aircraft, insurance payouts, and the investigation costs, as well as the cost of reputational damage to Air France. The airline also faced lengthy legal battles with the victims' families. The crash led to changes in training protocols for pilots, especially regarding handling aircraft in severe weather conditions and understanding automatic flight systems. Number 7. Malaysian Airlines, Flight MH370 2014. The disappearance of Malaysian Airlines, Flight MH370, remains one of the greatest aviation mysteries in history. On March 8, 2014, the Boeing 777-200ER disappeared from radar after taking off from Kuala Lumpur en route to Beijing. Despite extensive search efforts, the plane has never been fully recovered. Cost. While the crash hasn't been conclusively confirmed, the total cost, including search operations, insurance, and legal payouts, is estimated at over $4 billion. The mystery surrounding the disappearance also severely impacted Malaysia Airlines, leading to a significant decline in bookings and revenue. Interesting fact, the disappearance of MH370 led to major changes in aircraft tracking systems, with new mandates requiring planes to be tracked via satellite throughout their flight. Number 6. Pan Am Flight 103, Lockerbie bombing 1988. Pan Am Flight 103 was a transatlantic flight that exploded mid-air on December 21, 1988, after a bomb placed in the cargo hold detonated. The explosion killed all 259 people aboard and 11 individuals on the ground in Lockerbie, Scotland. Cost. The cost of the bombing and subsequent legal battles was astronomical. The financial impact is estimated at over $3 billion, accounting for compensation to victims' families, damages to Pan Am, and the investigation costs. This tragedy also led to increased scrutiny and regulation of airline security. The bombing of Pan Am Flight 103 led to the implementation of stricter security measures, including improved baggage screening and more rigorous cargo inspections. Number 5. Swissair Flight 111, 1998. On September 2, 1998, Swissair Flight 111 crashed into the Atlantic Ocean off the coast of Nova Scotia, Canada, after a fire broke out in the cockpit. The fire spread quickly, and all 229 people on board were killed. The cause was traced back to faulty wiring and insulation materials used in the plane. Cost. The total financial impact of this crash is estimated at around $1.1 billion, including the loss of the aircraft, insurance settlements, legal proceedings, and the long-lasting reputational damage to Swissair. This crash led to major changes in safety standards, including the revision of fire detection systems and the removal of flammable materials from the interiors of aircraft. Number 4. Egypt Air Flight 990, 1999. Egypt Air Flight 990 was a scheduled flight from New York City to Cairo, which crashed into the Atlantic Ocean on October 31, 1999. All 217 people on board were killed. The cause of the crash remains controversial, with theories ranging from pilot error to a mechanical failure. Cost. The total cost of this disaster, including insurance payouts and legal fees, is estimated at $500 million. Egypt Air was also severely impacted, with passenger numbers dropping dramatically in the aftermath. The incident led to increased scrutiny of cockpit crew behavior and changes in protocols for pilots' mental health evaluations. Number 3. United Airlines Flight 232, 1989. On July 19, 1989, United Airlines Flight 232 suffered a catastrophic failure of its tail-mounted engine, causing the loss of hydraulics and making it impossible for the pilots to control the aircraft. Despite this, the crew managed to make an emergency landing at Sioux City, Iowa. While 112 people survived, 111 lost their lives. Cost. The total cost of the incident, including insurance claims, medical expenses, and legal costs, is estimated at around $500 million. Despite the extraordinary efforts of the crew, the airline was impacted by the loss of life and reputation. United Airlines Flight 232 is often cited as an example of excellent crew resource management, as the crew's teamwork and communication saved many lives despite overwhelming odds. Number 2. Delta Airlines Flight 191, 1985. Delta Airlines Flight 191 crashed on August 2, 1985, during its approach to Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport. The crash was caused by a microburst, a sudden downdraft of air that led to the plane's descent. The crash killed 137 people and injured many others. Cost. The total financial impact of the crash is estimated at over $500 million, including compensation, legal settlements, and insurance claims. Delta Airlines. Flight 191 led to the development of advanced weather radar systems, including Doppler radar, to help pilots detect microbursts and other dangerous weather phenomena. Number 1. Turkish Airlines. Flight 981, 1974. On March 3, 1974, Turkish Airlines Flight 981 crashed after a cargo door failed mid-flight, causing decompression that resulted in a catastrophic loss of control. The crash killed all 346 passengers and crew members on board. Cost. The total cost of this disaster, including insurance, settlements, and legal expenses, is estimated at over $1 billion. The tragedy also prompted major changes in cargo door designs and airline security regulations. The crash of Turkish Airlines Flight 981 led to the redesign of cargo doors on aircraft, including better lock-S and more stringent inspection processes. Which of these crashes shocked you the most? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Click any of these videos and I'll see you in a moment.